Hi there, Libra. Healing Grasshopper here to do your first reading in January, the 1st through the 8th, 2026. It's crazy. I hope you had a nice holiday. I haven't been around for December, but I'm back for the year, for January. The monthlies are out already, so you can have a look at those. And you can have bonus and weeklies too. There's going to be a lot going on this month. So don't miss it. Click that notification bell. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, please. It costs you nothing, but really does a lot to help me out. So, ooh, Wheel of Fortune. And if you're not, if you think you're subscribed already, just have a look. Some of you might be surprised that you're not subscribed. It happens. Go ahead and subscribe, please. Not reversed, not reversed. Libra. Very nice. Four of Wands talks about celebration um after like a job well done type thing. Um, this is also called the marriage card. Sometimes it can talk about marriage. Um, but it's not talking about marriage here, and spirit seldom steers me towards romantic relationships on this channel. It happens, but most of the people who are attracted to this channel are light workers and are working on other things. Um, I'm sorry, when I pause like that, I'm there's like a download and trying to hear a spirit. Um, so anyway, what we have here is in this week something working out well for you. This is like things working in your favor. Um, Wheel of Fortune, but Seven of Pentacles is you being impatient. You're like, oh, when is this going to pay off already? It's like how you've been feeling lately. Um, but Spirit is saying what you have coming to you is being delivered. It's on its way. So this is a call for patience here. Look at that. Right after the call for patience and diagonally from the Wheel of Fortune is 10 of Pentacles. And under the Four of Wands is 10 of Pentacles, right? The ultimate abundance card. You have abundance, comfort, camaraderie, celebration. So, is all of this going to happen in this week? No. but that's what you're moving towards. And Spirit is saying in the Seven of Pentacles here, if you pick your head up from your kind of impatient, disgruntled thoughts, you're going to see that things are indeed working in your favor. And you will be able to see how, like a preview somewhat of what's to come. It's like, oh, I can see how this is working for me now, right? Let's see what we have for the center of our reading. That's interesting. All right, these have come out quite a bit lately. Okay. Ace of Swords. Virgo got this. And High Priestess. Um, well, first of all, clarity, inspiration here. You have. It's almost as if you are inspiring yourself. There's a feeling of um, there's nothing that I can't do. Sky is the limit type thing. And then moving away from negative thoughts and engaging your intuition is going to serve you. And Virgo and a few other people, few other signs got that for this week. Look at the feeling left out in the cold card in a diagonal with the impatience card, the Seven of Pentacles. Libra, listen to me very, very clearly. Okay? You are not alone. There's very much the sentiment here of everything happens to me. Why doesn't things work out for me? Things seem to work out well for others. I see the Facebook symbol in my head, like you're comparing yourself to others, and you don't understand why you're not getting your piece of the pie type thing. I have to tell you that everyone is going through struggle, but there is a global transition happening now where we are changing course and we're moving towards better days. It doesn't mean that it's going to be utopia, but certainly easier than it's been for the past 20 years, right? And we're going to talk about that in the yearlies. We'll talk about the astrology. Um, Transitions can feel uncomfortable, right? And you can think of it like a wrecking ball to a building where it's catastrophic. There's everything falls down. There's a cloud of smoke. It's a mess, right? And this happens. This is happening after all of the turmoil and the difficulty that you've been through, right? So you have this seeming like you're in catastrophe after turmoil that can make you feel like, oh, I'm tired of this already. Where is the light at the end of the tunnel? Now, where does this lead us to? The fact that every single sign in the zodiac is feeling this to some degree, and every single sign is emerging from it at their own pace in different ways. But it is happening to everyone else. The folks on Facebook, and I know this has become like a contemporary modern day cliche for us, but what you see on Facebook is not real. And those of you who are not on Facebook, then fine, YouTube, wherever it is that you're comparing yourself to, the people in your life, like things work out for them, why not me? People don't like to see other people see them sweat, right? They don't want you to see the struggle that they're going through, but be very clear that everyone's going through some kind of struggle and emerging from some kind of struggle. Now, we're going to take our focus away from other people and think about ourselves here. Which is what you're also doing. There's kind of a feeling sorry for ourselves here, which everyone has felt to some degree. And at some point in their lives in the past 20 years again. But this is coming up for you. You're in a transition that's leading you towards something positive in your life, a growth and a spiritual growth and a growth of abundance. Well, first. Mhm. Queen of Pentacles coming out after the Five of Pentacles is saying what you're feeling is not what's materializing for you. It's like Spirit saying nonsense. You are you are emerging and growing into abundance. This is lack mentality here. And I don't mean to like throw insults at you. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But this is poverty consciousness, lack mentality. This is like, oh, nothing good ever comes to me. Um, I'm broke, I'm poor, I'm struggling, you know, um, I'm always running into difficulty. Um, but as you continue to tell yourself that, Libra, you drag yourself into more lack, right? So you want to move yourself in the other direction of abundance. Abundance. You have it all through your reading here. But all you have to do is believe it. So now you have the Five of Wands here, which talks about struggle. This is the conflict card. It can point to conflict and fights and that kind of thing. But in this reading, this, and who knows, you might be going through that. That could be part of the struggle that you're going through, how what people put you through. But this is really pointing to an overall struggle that you feel. But the Five of Wands is a depiction of sparring. This is benign conflicts. If you look closer at this card, no one's really angry here. They're just kind of sparring. So the message that this is uh, delivering to you, Libra, is that the things that you're going through aren't to vex you or to um, bring you down. They're to make you stronger and teach you some things. So if you think that way, instead of thinking this way, that you're out in the cold and nothing ever happens to you, and all the things that I said just now, it's going to help steer you to this. Listen, Libra, here is two sides of a spectrum here, where in the middle you have the desirable, the abundance, right? And here you have the lack, um, seeing things as lack, and here you are seeing things as building toward. So this is what you need to turn your attention to. Yes, things might be a little difficult right now, but I'm building towards something valuable in my life that the universe wants for me and wants to deliver for me. Okay? Wow, look at that. um, Virgo got this too in the same placement. Very interesting. And what did I say about you're not alone and how you're feeling? The Two of Swords is about um, feeling conflicted and not understanding how to find your way out of a situation. It's like, oh, I don't know what to do. This is hopeless type sentiment here. It's somewhat of the same as this. But you're going to find your way out of this feeling again by looking at the bright side and um, looking at the productive side of things. That adversity can lead to growth and not, all about leading you towards calamity. Wow, I have a very loud ringing in my ears now. Wow. Libra, you guys are always about finding your balance. You're going to need to do that in this week and moving forward. Listen, when you feel these feelings, especially in this week, Libra, remind yourself that that's an imbalanced thought. What is the other side of that thought, right? Nothing works for me. I'm broke or whatever. Think about the other side of that thought. Things are improving for me. The universe is working in my favor. You can use the mantra that I use all the time. I am loved, I am blessed, I am protected, I am supported. When you feel these negative thoughts. Very nice. The, the Hermit. a lot of people are getting. Following your inner compass. Mhm. Yes, ma'am. The Chariot. Okay, let's see if we can get the other three cards out quickly so I can have a full picture. Any of these ours? All of them. Wow. Okay. Ah, of course. Okay. Not reversed, not reversed. The Hermit, following your inner compass. This is um listening more to your intuition than your ego here. Because your ego, when you're in difficulty, is always going to generate these thoughts. Nothing ever works for me. I'm broke, all those things, right? So your intuition is going to lead you in the right direction. And again, Libra, I can't tell you how many of the signs I've said that to in this week and month. Okay? You're not alone. Um, Six of Cups. Okay. This is saying in this reading that you need to be realistic in your expectations, right? Because the Six of Cups is the nostalgia card, the get your head out of the clouds card, the ideals card. That's attached to the Seven of Pentacles. So, and sometimes this can also talk about dream big. It's kind of can have a dual message. But for you, this is saying be realistic in your expectations as things move along, right? It doesn't mean that what you wish for isn't coming to you. It's just not coming tomorrow. It You have got to be patient. If you had to attach just one word to every card in the deck, for this card it would be patience. And this is ideal. Okay? So manage your expectations. Things are happening soon enough, Spirit says. The Chariot is about movement, but movement generated by your own effort. This is you driving this chariot, okay? So this is kind of, and attached to the Five of Pentacles, it's kind of like, stop with this thinking and get in the car. And it's kind of like, uh, somehow you have found yourself knee deep in the city dump and it stinks and you hate it and that kind of thing. But Spirit is in the car like, come on, let's go. We're going to drive you, you know, to home where it's comfortable and cozy and you can take a shower. You know, it's a terrible metaphor, but it's kind of like you're somewhere where you don't want to be, but Spirit's saying, get up so we can move you to where you do want to be. But here you have Five of Pentacles repeated here, which is like you're not listening. This is like a shout here. Okay? Libra, the balance that you want in your life is going to take effort. Three of Cups. Three of Cups, again, this is kind of mirroring the Four of Wands, where there is a cause for celebration. It's like you can choose to stay in the city dump or you could go to a party. It's up to you. Just get in the car and drive. Wow. It's like almost everyone got the tower. Look at the Five of. Ooh, very nice. Either of these reversed. No. Got another repeated card here, the Five of Wands. Not everything is meant to be a struggle. It's just supposed to be teaching you something. And everything is easier for you when you look at it that way. That, okay, this is just for the greater good. What am I supposed to be learning here? Okay, great. I learned my lesson. Onward and upward. Instead of, throwing your self on the floor and having a proverbial tantrum, the tower here is disruption. This is the universe. It's almost as if in this tower here, Spirit is explaining to you why you feel this way. It's like things are difficult because you're in a transition, the world that the universe is orchestrating here. And transitions are often difficult or unpleasant, but you are in a transition. And that's another thing that you need to tell yourself that I am in a transition. I am in an atmosphere of change. I am moving towards the greater good. Okay, Libra? So you are okay. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. I answer every single comment with glee. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you're disgruntled about. Tell me what you feel isn't changing in your life. I'll be right there to answer you. I answer every single comment. I love talking to you. So talk to me. Okay? Um, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button again. Um, I think I mentioned that in the beginning. Uh, quick and free gesture for you does a lot for me. Um, so if you would like to help me out, please do that. Um, and speaking of helping me out, the other thing you can do is have a look at the playlists. I have many of them made. There is a Libra playlist for you. Choose one. Um, set it to auto play. Have it on as background noise while you're doing your daily tasks and as you're winding down and going to bed and even sleeping, because watch hours are everything to help the channel grow. And I can use your help. Thank you very much. Okay? I love you, Libra. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.